that we rolling in dough. Let's get
Hello, hello YouTube, and welcome to my throat, and welcome to another, an episode of Gary's Mod. It's a review this because I did make one before, but it's really shit, and it was Gary Mod's beta, so it wasn't like a perfect complete thing. And before I start on this, I gotta say, all in all, it crashes a lot, so I'm not sure if it'll crash on this one. If so, I'll just edit it and put things in. But if you do buy it, I recommend, if your computer's not that good, turning the graphics down and some things off or whatever, and don't put too many add-ons on is another thing. I've noticed if you put too many mods, they either won't show up in your game or they'll just crash the game. So before now we'll actually view it. But yeah, they've changed a lot of things. You no longer have to go on the Gary's Mod site to download mods. It's all on Steam Workshop. These are the ones you subscribe to. You can get maps. See, I've not enabled these ones, but let's see if I go about here. Carry on. These are all the ones I've got. See if I can find them. Oh, I don't need to find it, but say if you wanted the PEB gun, you just click enable. It'll take a while to load. It's best to wait for all the things at the bottom you might have seen at the beginning to finish downloading, otherwise it can really mess it up. And then you can go on here, see game modes. It'll appear with some of the game modes, maps, weapons, tools, all that. And then if you want the full list, because these are only like some of the best ones, go to Open Workshop and it'll take you to the Steam Workshop link where you can just make the screen a bit bigger. It does come up in a small menu, so you'll have to resize it, and then you can just scroll through them. So say if I wanted to look for weapons, click that. It'll take a while to load. And then I'm not sure if you can see this actually, because I'm filming on Fraps and it usually only films the game, so I'm not sure if you see in the Steam Workshop. But if you cannot, I'll just say, just in case you cannot see it, it's basically a big page just filled with mods and other stuff. That's if you cannot see it. If you can, I'm not sure, if I've not filmed Steam Workshop before with Fraps. So anyway, let's go back. Demos, I'm not really sure what demos are. I think it's just movies and stuff from other people, because if I show you, it's just got these little film reels and stuff, so I'm not actually sure what it is. I've never been able to play one. Hang on, let's just see. Play. I just hope it doesn't crash my thing, because I think it has done that before. Oh, it's missing maps, so I cannot do it, so you must need to have the map or something. So, okay, so I can't do them, but I think they are basically demos for games. Then there's saves, which is just people's saves. These are mine. You can download them, so say if I wanted Gun Store, you can load it, all that. And then options, pretty obvious. If you want to have the console commands, you've got to go on advanced and then click console commands and then click apply. Okay, so that's basically that. Then there's Find Multiplayer, which is pretty obvious what that is. Find Multiplayer Game even, which basically takes you to all the multiplayer servers. Or if you go on Start New Game, you can select from single player to 2 players, all that, so you can have up to 128 players. Then instead, if you don't want to play Sandbox, I did have a huge list, but it comes with Trouble in Terrorist Town, I think, and Sandbox, and Gary did put on, when the beta was out, a deathmatch one. Then, so just go and click Sandbox. Then there's the flag for obviously what country you are, the remote to put a controller in. I'm not sure if it's just Xbox 360. I don't think PS3 works on it. Then you'll have a whole list here of all the maps. and it'll have them. Some of them don't have pictures, and they're mostly mods though. I did have, like I said, loads. You can get physics maps, which is like where everything could break off and move. Other, which is just like extra stuff. Trouble in Terrace Tower, just to play the levels. Half-Life 2, which I've got, because I haven't got Half-Life 1 in here. Counter-Strike, which I mainly go on. And then your sandbox ones, which are just basically empty levels. So I'm going to go on this one. They could take a while to load, so just bear with it. Oh, it's actually going quite fast. Oh yeah, and another thing is the menu screens change as well. You would have noticed that the pictures zoom in and then they swap to other pictures. There's some really cool army ones that I like on there as well, like Vietnam and stuff type ones. I think it's a World War II one, so they were quite cool. And it gives you sort of inspiration to make scenes yourself and do extra little things like that. Just turn my telly down a little. It's taking ages to load. I won't edit this out. This will show you how long it can actually take for a map to load. Okay, so I just gotta give it a few seconds because sometimes it can be laggy. It's best to wait for those hints to pop up first. Okay, just give it a bit of a run around. But yeah, this is the map. Your fizzy gun, which is this, if you haven't played Gary's mod before, won't be red. It'll be green as far as I remember, because mine's green. But if you hold down C, go to player model, and as you can see, mine's the Counter-Strike guy. You can download more player models like I got there. I have got a few more. I had to already put them on. You can have all these. I'm going to have him because I quite like him. Colours, these change the colour of your fizzy gun. If you set it to black, it will not have the fizzy beam. I'm not sure about white. I'm just going to try it. Oh, I need to die first. That's the only thing. When you've customised your character, you have to die. Oh, okay, so I'm actually going to keep white because I think it looks quite cool. So that one does have a fizzy beam. Let's just close the player model menu. Then you got drawing. So when you grab sort of a fizzy beam like that, you'll see that, won't you? Well, if you take the grab halo off, it won't have the thing. This is helpful if you're making films of Gary's mod. That I don't, but you know, if someone does, take fizzy gun beam off. And I'm just going to put them back on. Draw freeze, draw unfreeze, cameras, all that. So if I wanted to have an invisible camera, so if I go down here, put camera, let's put it up here. If you wanted like a surveillance one, oh, it's appeared on there. Maybe it's for something else, that drawing thing then. Oh, I don't know. But I've not really played with the drawings much. I thought that's just what it was. Show FPS. That basically shows the frames per second at the top. I won't click Minecraftify because that always really messes up my game. Wireframe. Not actually sure what that does. It doesn't do anything on mine. You can turn hints off. NPC disable thinking, which if I just spawn one quickly, let's see, you just get a combine. Let's choose you. Disable thinking basically freezes him. You can move him and that, but he just, you know, won't do anything at all. Then there's ignore players, which means if I he will completely ignore me. So that's good if you just want to have like a setup or something. Then there's keep corpses, so if I killed him, he will not disappear. Join player squad, which is basically if you have human resistance, they can join your character. Weapon override, this is basically, see, he's got a shotgun. If I spawn another one, let's go to weapon override, let's give him a stun stick. Not all NPCs match the weapon, it depends who they are. See, prison guard should be holding a gun, but I've given him a stun stick, so he's holding it like it would a gun. He probably won't attack either because they're not very well. That's all they do, so I'm just going to take that back to shotgun. You can also choose default weapon, which I think just gives them what they would have. Then as the list in general, it's changed quite a lot because I don't remember how the old one used to look, but this is how it looks now. But you can go to spawn list, which is just construction items, as you can see. So I just spawn clock, and you got a clock, and you can go. Oh yeah, the pull back and forth isn't as fast anymore either, which is kind of useful. So you can just put it there. And then you got Half-Life 2, so you can get click characters, which will give you all the characters. They've added a couple and more as well. So you got the Combine Strider now. I don't think the Combine Mine was on it before. They've added a couple more things. Vehicles, you can't drive them, but it just adds them. So if I wanted the helicopter, just gives the ragdoll of the helicopter and press C to delete it. And then items, which is just like the random items you get in the game. So say if you had the shotgun, you can spawn the shells, shoot the gun. Oh, well there is, oh yeah, you have to go to entities for that, sorry. That's just the item boxes. If you want to decorate it. And then you got Team Fortress 2. Team Fortress 2 is free, so I recommend you download it just to get the free items from it. Team Fortress 1 isn't free, and I don't think it goes on here anyway. They've added the Halloween and robot packs. You got nature, which is just like trees and stuff, pickups. So if you wanted to make a cool scene, you just put, and it wants to spawn. That one doesn't want to spawn. Oh, they don't want to spawn. Yeah, that's another problem. A lot of them won't spawn for some reason. Props. So just put anything. Choose skeleton. I don't know why anything's not spawning on a Team Fortress 2 stuff. Oh, I think I need to update the game. That's why. Yeah, I need to update the game. Then you got Counter-Strike, which doesn't come with Gary's mod. You have to buy that. I bought it. So spawn the characters, weapons, which you can't pick up. And when you buy Counter-Strike, it doesn't come in the weapons section. You have to download a mod for that. And map props, which I can show you, will spawn because I've updated it. And you can spawn money and everything. Then you got Builder, which is for all your construction stuff. Then you got Browse. So if I wanted to browse my add-ons, so say if I wanted to go to my Cry of Fear stuff, normally I'd be able to use that, but because I've gone to my spawn list, you could just place it anywhere in the game. Then let's see, Alien vs Predator stuff. So let's spawn an alien like that. So that's what they do. So remove that. Then you got games, which will search through the games compatible with this. I've only got them. Then your weapons section, that's changed quite a bit as well. So now you click on them and it'll appear again. So portal gun, which doesn't really work. I don't know how. It just sort of teleports you out the map like that. I don't exactly. And I've sort of glitched out the map here. Yeah, the portal gun's a bit broken, I think. Sorry, I got a bit of a cold today. Then there's the Cry of Fear stuff. The browning looks a bit dodgy. I can't really aim with this because I can't tell where it's aiming. You got the FAMAS. Compared to the old Cry of Fear pack, that used to have the phone and knife and everything with it as well, but this one doesn't. And I'm not sure if it's just me, but the texture's broken on the zoom in on the sniper. But it's a really cool pack. I recommend getting this because I can't actually play Cry of Fear, but I get the stuff for Gary's mod because I think it's a cool game. Dr. Sweat, which adds the Hitman weaponry. I'm quite a huge fan of Hitman as well, so when I saw this I sort of jumped to get it. Then there's the NG's workshop ones, which adds Team Fortress weapons in, finger weapons, gamma sweeps, which is like machetes and stuff. All this doesn't come with the game. The only one that comes with the game is Half-Life 2. These are all mods. Glow sticks, which seems to crash my game. Old toy box stuff, which is the portable radar, which I downloaded as well. And then you got others like this. Yep. So you can have them. Flashlight, which adds a flashlight, and you press it, and then a real beam will come out. Grappling hook, which will actually grapple and stuff. A lighter, but that doesn't actually have a light that comes out of it. It reflects like that, but it doesn't actually have a flame. It's a bit weird. And the PEB gun. I think I had this on Gary's Mod 12 as well. The Possessor, which doesn't work with everything, but let's see, where's Doom? If I want to be that one, I can click it and it lets you shoot punch, strafe, all that sort of stuff. And if you want to leave, just press E, and then let's get rid of him, because he'll kill everything. And then there's the Winchester, which I downloaded as well. Let's see, then there's entities. This is the fog editor. I don't exactly know how to use these. They've just been added. I don't think I downloaded it, just came with it. Fallout. Adds a little spawn for him. Fun and games. The bouncing balls, I think, came with it. Then there's weapon storage, which is another cool mod. It doesn't seem to work for everyone, but it's worked for me. So if you hold shift, press E again, put a weapon in. Yeah, it does do that, which is a bit of a shame. Hold E, and then you could take it. It should have worked. Hang on. Where's my Winchester? Okay, for some reason the Winchester didn't work. Let's just put another weapon in. Let's put this one in. Okay, so should it open it? Then you can get your Hitman gun out, which will just fall out like that, and you can go pick it up. And if I look back under my pistols somewhere, it should be here. Oh, it's here. There you go. So that just adds a little chest. Then there's glow sticks again. It works when I use it off this mode, but I don't actually use them properly. Half-Life 2, which just adds the ammo. So if I shoot 5.7, reload it, pick it up. NPCs, it comes with Combine, which they've added a few more things. Again, they've added the Strider, the Helicopter, the Stalker, the Combine Gunship, Claw Scanner, and M2. And it comes with the Human Resistance. I don't know if they've added anything new to that. I don't think they did. That's all the same. And you get zombies and aliens, so there's that. I also downloaded a mod, I'm not sure if it's on, hang on. Oh no, well they do turn into dinosaurs as well. I downloaded a dinosaur mod. Vehicles, which I don't think it came with any real vehicles. No. Oh it did, I think, but only that, and I think them two, I'm not sure. And then you get chairs for them. If you download a mod, you can get vehicles with guns on. So if I choose that, it lets you shoot the gun. It doesn't run out of ammo, but it does need to recharge the ammo. And then if you get pods, your man can lie in it for some reason. That's just probably if you've got a scene or something. And then I downloaded Slig Wolf's vehicles, which adds... Oh, it didn't work. But it does add vehicles with guns on. Post-process, I'm not sure what the whole point in these are, but if you click them, they sort of change the way you see things. So you could do that to have double screen. Like you can have Doom type screen on the left, where it's guns in the middle, or the Half-Life type scene on the right. So if I get rid of that, you can blur things with this one. I'm not sure how that works. It's a bit weird. That's for taking pictures by the looks of it. Then you got this one, which is extremely laggy. Depth of field just makes it a bit more weirder. Overlay, so you can have like a cyber type thing. You can have more than one on, so you can have like a double thing going on. Like, oh wait, you can't have more than one. Usually, I think you used to be able to. Shaders. I don't really use these, so I haven't got much to say about them because I've never really played with them properly. Dupes, which I'm not sure how they work because I've tried to get them to work, but you need like a mod or something to do it. Like I said, I'm not sure how they work. I tried over and over again, but they can't seem to get them to do it. So I downloaded a whole bunch, but that one's the only one that's ever appeared, and it doesn't seem to want to work now. Then there's saves, which will be all your saves that you've downloaded. I haven't downloaded them, they're just recommended ones. Set it back to my spawn list. Then you got tools. I don't think they've added anything new. I think they're all the same, so I don't really need to go through them. And utilities, which they haven't added anything new again. So I think that's it. I don't know if they've added anything more because I haven't really discovered anything else other than all them. But thanks for watching. I will be getting into more Amnesia vids because that's what I really set up my channel for, but I've kind of strolled away from them. I'm just not sure which map to play. I've got a few in mind, which is Gary's Secrets or whatever his name was, and I can't remember what it's called, but it was meant to be really, oh, what was that one called? Something about something in the lights or something. It's a bit Lost in Lights, that's it. It was that one. That one's supposed to be good. And what I definitely want to play is Disappointier or something. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I think it's a foreign name, but that looked really good as well. I've seen a gameplay of that. It's really cool, except I've forgotten a lot of what happened in it, so that'll be good because I don't want to remember anything. So thanks for watching, like, comment and subscribe.
Now that we rolling in dough, let's get a yacht with a bed.
But we don't have enough, let's buy a dinghy instead. We wanna drink Crystal, but settle with soda.
We couldn't buy a Porsche, let's pimp out a Skoda, yeah.
Medium pimp, living the dream. Instead of caviar, bitch, got vanilla ice cream. Cat in the world, just got numerous pounds. We only travel first class on the underground.
Young